It is what it was and what it shall be, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Gore here, and we are back with another, yes, Tuesday Night Live. Here it is, Tuesday. It's actually beautiful weather here in Arizona right now. I mean, I'm sure it's getting cold for a lot of other places, and it's chilling down here a little bit too here in AZ. Let me know in the comment section where you guys are from and what the temperatures and seasons are looking like right now. Is it getting cold? Has anybody seen snow yet? Like, I doubt it. Probably, well, maybe some places are seeing some snow. I mean, of course, high elevation, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, that fall transition is definitely happening for a lot of places, and it's starting to happen here in Arizona. We're definitely getting cooler temperatures. I'm thinking like our highs here in my hometown have been high 70s, down in the Phoenix area, mid to high 80s. So to be away from those triple digits, especially out of the the triple digits, especially to be out of those and be out of the 90s, I'm just thankful. Staying in those high 70s, it's fantastic. But where you're from, let me know in the comment section and what the weather's like. All right, let's take a look who we have in the comment section tonight. Of course, we got Gary E. What's going on? We got Maurice Diaz. What's happening there? Hook it up. What's going on? Brian Anderson. Hello, hello. Who else we got? Hook it up 408. Rav, how's it going? Throw that up there because I don't want to screw up your name. Let's see here. Perfect for hooking tourists. Magic Island. What is it? I don't even know what this is about. I hope that's not going to bite me in the booty later. Roll call. Where's everybody from? North Cal Bay area. What's going on? Glad to have it up and hook it up 408. Who else we got in here? I'm sure the Facebook people are going to be jumping in here shortly. So far, not yet. I don't know what. There we go. Doug, what's happening from Facebook? We got Rob Fishes. Robert Green, of course, in the house. Will we see Milton tonight? I don't know. I don't know if I saw Milton last week. Hopefully we see Milton, the KastKing-aholic, in the house. Casual Casting, how's it going? Patrick Feely, Steve Yeckel, Melissa Justice joining us by YouTube tonight. Joe Cool, hello, hello. AJ, I call heads, which I'm glad you said that because I do have the coin right here, heads, as you call it, or tails. And I do have two individuals picked at random ready to go for that YouTube, Facebook deadbolt. Yes, the KastKing deadbolt. Mr. Cliff Crochet, Cajun Babies brainchild right there. We will be giving one away tonight, so stay tuned. But we've got quite a bit of product to get through. And you know what? Honestly, I don't want to keep you guys on longer than you guys have to be on. But I do love hanging out with you guys. Oh, here we go. We got some people from Alabama. We got people from Orlando. What's going on, Mike Fletcher, Orlando? You know what, Mike? Look for me in July. I'm almost always in Orlando in July for ICAST. Doug says it's currently 89. Ouch, Doug. Of course, Doug's in Cali, and he's in the city. So, yes. What else we got here, Doug? I'm in AZ. Of course, it's cooling off nice. Gary E says it's 48 degrees in New Jersey. Dang, that's chilly. It's definitely chilly. Pennsylvania. It's been raining in my part of Nebraska for the last 4 days. Let's see here. How's the cleanup going? Glad you asked. Well, it's still going. Quite a few. They've had a couple buildings now be condemned. So I'm kind of curious how that's going to work. We've had quite a few homes condemned and some buildings in a downtown area condemned. So it's very sad and upsetting. I'm going to have some cleanups going there. But quite a few other businesses are starting to reopen and getting their green tags to be able to inhabit the buildings and get their businesses rolling. So that's good. So it's coming along. Still a bit of a road ahead of us. And a lot of forward thinking going on as to why this happened. I mean, like I said, I've lived in this area. I'm 45. I've lived in this area for 44 years and never seen flooding anywhere near this. Well, we've seen it near this capacity, but not 3 weeks in a row here. You know what I mean? That was wild to have it in a 3-week span 3 times and running over the bridges and flooding the town on all 3 occasions. So it is definitely crazy. Prayers going out to those in Jamaica. Man, they're getting beat on this week. So today. Watch out for the mold. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, they've definitely got to watch for that. So something to watch out for. But all right, guys. Yes, like I was just saying, be happy you're not in Jamaica, man. So yeah, it's got to be awful, and it's not even monsoon season in Arizona. Yeah, we got like 8 months of rain in 3 days. Like, I mean, that's That's crazy on the last 2 go rounds. And then of course that one, the big major flood, we've got, I don't even know how much rain we had come down. It was a supercell, came down in one concentrated area, just flooded south so bad. People lost lives. It was bad. But yeah, like I said, prayers going out to those in Jamaica. So, all right. Well, let's shift gears, guys. Let's get on a happy note. Hopefully prayers go out to those people. But let's get on a happy note. We got some great products. As I was talking about, we're going into fall transitions. Kind of some places are going to start getting even more as we go into November, winter type conditions, and snow is going to happen. With that said, let's go ahead and talk about our new product. But if you guys are just tuning in, we have the 2 contestants figured out. Right here, Rashawn. Got 2 brand new bassnators on the way. Wait a minute. How'd you... Rashawn, you dirty bird. Found some gold there. Found some gold. I finally found a reel that is my favorite over a bassnator. That's the MGTI. So, but anyways, all right. So let's shift gears. We are going to be doing the giveaway here shortly for that deadbolt reel. Got those 2 contestants narrowed down. Do not have to be present to win on this giveaway, and they'll have 30 days to get a hold of me if they do win. So let's go ahead and share our first tab. Like I said, we're going into fall, winter kind of conditions, and we are going to look at the KastKing Kalito heated mittens, and I've got them right here. And the cool thing about these things is they're made of a couple really cool features. They do have the 3M thinsulation to them, as well as they are battery powered. Now, do I have my razor blade nearby? Because I am doing an unboxing on these. I like to open this stuff live on the air as much as possible. Oh, I do have a razor knife right here. Here we go. All right. So get my little Stanley razor blade out here, trying not to cut myself. You know, I know that on live on the air, there has been some KastKing individuals that have accidentally cut themselves. No name. Not gonna say names and make Nikki look bad. But no, I'm teasing. No, that was tragic. She did cut herself pretty bad with a pair of scissors. And I am trying not to do the same thing with a razor knife. So let's see what we can do here. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Now we'll try to get this open. Maybe I should have opened it beforehand. There we go. Finally got it open. So, all right. This is the KastKing Kalito heated mittens. And for me in Arizona, these may not be the greatest thing in the world for me living in Arizona unless I live up north. But they can definitely help you out in where you live. Or maybe where they're going to work out great for me is my co-anglers. Or if I end up being a co-angler for somebody else and fishing those winter tournaments and those nasty blast-offs right across the water, these things right here will definitely keep your hands from getting numb right here. And like I said, you've got that 3M thinsulation on these. Did you guys hear my voice crack right there? That 3M thinsulation. These things are awesome right here. So they do clip together. You got a cool little clip. Let me go ahead and change the format of my screen so you guys can see me a little better. We'll go like this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this screen. Why is it doing that? Oh, well. We'll just keep it this way if it's not going to shift. All right. So you have these 2 little clips right here. You can clip them together so they don't get lost. You can keep them easy that way. But the cool thing is you do have a rechargeable battery pack. And let me go ahead and pull up our runtime on these gloves. We'll scroll down and get to the runtime so you guys can see it right here. So, all right. So you have color-coded temperatures on this battery pack. So when you have your little button here, so this little button right here, you're going to click this button, and that's going to change your heat levels. So, of course, you have orange is going to be like 65 degrees, 149 degrees Fahrenheit, the really like hot, fiery, reddish orange. Then, of course, you have the normal orange. That's going to give you 131 degrees Fahrenheit. And then, of course, the blue is going to keep you around 104 degrees, which is 40 degrees Celsius. You can adjust the wristband area of this thing right here so you can cinch it down, make it a little tighter so they won't come off as easy. Great for like snow skiing, snowboarding, things like that. But then you also have the ability to open the zipper part and introduce your gloves. This is kind of gangster right there. Check it out. So now if you're wearing these, you can still have your dexterity about you, right? Made from 3M thinsulation material. So that's going to make these not very giant, not very cumbersome, but thin. Yeah, be great for snowmobile, 4-wheeler weather, and 3-wheeler weather. Yeah, exactly, Steve Yeckel. I totally agree. Like, that is a great point to put out there. So, but anyhow, So what we've got is this great opening here for your fingers. You still have your dexterity, cell phone, tie knots, whatever you need to do. But then when it gets nasty cold, you can get your hands right back in, okay? Zip them back up, and that battery power gets you warm. Now, you can use no battery or you can use battery life on these. Now, let's get to some other cool features of these. They are water resistant, okay? You do have several different sizes to choose from. You have small, medium, large, okay? There is a fit guide, so make sure you guys resource that before you order it. Now, where was that battery runtime? I'm trying to find where I saw that. Let's go ahead and see. You know what? We'll play the video. Maybe it was where I saw the video. Where did I find it? I know somewhere I found a battery runtime. Let's see.
Introducing KastKing Thermogrip Convertible Mittens. Insert the rechargeable battery, plug it in, and switch on instant warmth.
You're blue.
Select from 3 heat levels, so you can choose the right mode for any situation.
Super hot. Medium. And then just normal.
Magnetic flip-top design converts from full mitten to open finger for easy phone or rod handling.
Ooh.
Waterproof, windproof, and built with premium YKK zippers to keep you dry and protected. Built with 3M Thinsulate and high-tech insulation for ultimate warmth and comfort. The anti-slip design makes it easy to hold anything securely. Adjustable strap, extended cuff for added warmth, and a soft nose wipe panel for extra comfort.
You're going to have to look in. I know I read somewhere, I don't know if it was on some of our other feeds, there is a warm runtime. Let me run here on the battery runtime on those. Let's take a gander. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. So on your lowest setting, you have 6.5 hours runtime. On your medium setting, you have 4 hours runtime. And your highest setting, 3 hours runtime. That's what I was looking for. Okay. I knew I read it somewhere. I was trying to remember. It was probably on the white sheet that I had read earlier today. So, all right. So like I said, you have a couple different sizes to choose from: small, medium, large, and extra large. They do not range in price on this special. You have a 20% off deal. Make sure you guys check it out. You have $71.99 for these guys, and you do get your lithium battery. And in this also comes the charger. So you'll get a charging cable as well as your lithium battery to hook up to these. Guys, if you're anywhere where it's freezing cold, saying hello to AJ and all the KastKing family over Facebook. Hope you all are having a great weekend. Thank you, Jennifer Ludman. Chair's not squeaking as loud tonight, so I did lubricate it the other day. That's for you, Jen. So guys, check it out. That's the KastKing Kalito heated mittens. And like I said, I'm going to bang through these because we've got a lot of inventory to go over. Should have showed a couple of these products last week, but like I said, my UPS guy didn't deliver them, or USPS guy didn't deliver them till the night of the show, like 30 minutes after my show had concluded. So missed it by just an inch. Missed by an inch on a live show, you still miss by a mile. But anyways, that's the Kalito heated mittens. Guys, if you're in a very cold area or you have issues where your hands get super cold and you can utilize these are definitely a fantastic investment and great for Christmas ideas, guys. So that's good stocking stuffer right there. That's the KastKing Kalito heated mittens. So throw these back in the box. And since we're talking about gloves, let me show you guys some gloves I've been rocking right here. And okay, so this is funny. We're gonna pull up this screen right here. It is these right here. Share this tab instead. Okay, I love these. Okay, we had these last year. We're bringing them back again. These are the KastKing woolly finger gloves, as well as we have the fingerless gloves. Now, granted, I will be telling you guys about both. You've got the finger and fingerless gloves, okay? These are the finger gloves I'm showing you. The fingerless ones, of course. Let me see. Are these the fingerless? Let's see. Oh, nope. I know what this is. Okay, where are they? Oh, they're over here. They're here. Let's bring these guys out. So you have the fingered options as well as the fingerless options, okay? So we will talk about, let me open them and show you guys. These are going to be your fingerless options here. Where are they? I'm pretty sure I saw them. We'll go through them and find them. But, all right, I'll find them as they come along. We've got a couple different options to show you. But, okay, so these are the fingered options. And these are funny to me. I love these. So these gloves I take with me when I go camping. I'm on the boat. But of course, you know, I don't use these exactly for fishing, but if I'm working on the boat when it's cold outside, I'm traveling across the lake when it's cold. I love these because you've got that wool exterior hand. It's going to keep your hands super warm. Okay. Super warm. And they do. And then of course you have that gripping technology, which I wish you guys could see it, but it's got that super grippiness to it. Like you can see that right here. I'm trying to like run my hand across the phone and the phone's just getting stuck like glue to it. But it also has really cool features right here. These little pads, you see them on my thumb. Those are so you can have contacts and still be able to navigate your phone. So as you can see right here, I'm able to scroll and navigate and change things on my phone with those fingertips. So that's really cool that you do not have to take your gloves off in order to answer a phone, scroll on a screen, answer text. These are phenomenal. So I love these gloves right here. They are made of 50% wool. They're great for skiing, hiking, just outdoor activities. They're super affordable from $25.49 in any price from small, medium to large to extra large. These are a fantastic feature. Now, you can fish with these. If you guys are used to cold weather fishing, of course, some of your fishing reels have got that longer stem, so it gives you more distance. Plus, with that microfiber tip, you're going to feel a lot more. It's great. So these are great for fishing. I don't necessarily fishing with these because I like a little bit more dexterity. And of course, another cool feature too, they're showing you the wrist, is that thing goes all the way down so it can cover your cuff covers and you don't have that gap where your wrists get cold. So that's super nice. Also, with this design, you can really utilize some great grippiness to it. Now, what I use these for this weekend and I thought was awesome. Yes, they are phone friendly, William Joe Elliott, and great stocking stuffers. And of course, only coming in at $25. I live in Arizona, like I was talking about. And this weekend, I started defrosting my freezers. I have 3 freezers. I needed to defrost them, pull all them frozen goodies out, inventory, and reorganize because I do like Tetris in there on them freezers. And dude, okay, I have a blood disorder I was recently diagnosed with, and I have way too much blood, super thick blood. So I get super cold easy. My hands are always frigid. My wife hates it. So when I was starting to do the freezer, I thought, well, I need to keep my hands warm. I was like, wait a minute. I just got those samples for the live show. I'm going to bust out my KastKing wool gloves right here, the bully woolly full finger gloves. And like I said, they're also available in a fingerless option. Dude, I put these guys to use, was able to do all 3 freezers without the excruciating pain. So that's one other thing to think about. I mean, these are great for outdoors, but like I said, I was defrosting my freezers this weekend here in Arizona. It was like 75 degrees, but I was like, let's defrost them. Let's do it. It's easy. It's not horrible. My hands were getting cold. Busted these guys out. Made the job so much more enjoyable. So let's talk about the different options we have in these woolly gloves. Like I said, $25. They're limited time special right now, 30% off. They're normally $36. These are a definite go-to, guys. I'm telling you, they're phenomenal. But let me see here. What do we have now? Let me go ahead and grab these other options out and put them on the table so we can discuss these momentarily. Okay, so that is coming up next. We'll set that aside. Guys, if you're just now tuning in, like I said, hang in there. I'm going to announce our giveaway winners shortly. Okay, so you have several different colors to choose from in the woolly options, and I showed you the greener kind of style. There's my picture here, or my cursor. So I went with kind of that greenish gray. It's not really a green. It's kind of more like an olive drab coyote tan mix. Then you have your standard gray. Okay, these are great. I like these, but one thing about these is they may show stains a little bit more. So I kind of grabbed those and wet. I grabbed the darker colored ones. Super awesome. Several different sizes here. Put these back. And then, of course, your darkest option, which this is going to be a great segue into our next gloves that I'm going to show you. And like I said, I'm going to bang these guys out for you. So here is your darker option. So if you work out in an area where you want kind of a darker coverage, we do have them in darker coverage. They can go with a lot of different of your attire. So like I say, you've got a dark color jacket. You kind of want it all to match. You want to be feng shui right here, right? So these charcoal ones match pretty decent, but the gray ones also match really good as well. So it all depends on what you guys want to do. Super warm, going to keep your hands from freezing, You need to get these. When are the new inshore rods coming? Rashawn asks. They are available to retailers right now. They may be available to online presence in the near future. I don't know. I actually might get some inside scoops on that in the near future because I might be going fishing with two guys that will have all that information this Saturday if they do actually come to Arizona. For it would be last minute, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. But yes, so hopefully those come soon. All right, let's jump to our next. Let's see here, right here. Oh, actually, I think these are for next week's promotion. I'm going to put these back because let me double check that. I might have jumped the gun. Let me get to my email and look at these promotions because I might have got ahead of myself on some samples. Let's see. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I'm looking at something. I want to just make sure. Yeah, that's not going to work there. Okay. That's next week. Next week. Okay. I think I missed one. Let's go ahead and pull this up. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. It's this guy right here. Let's share this tab. Yes, this is them. Okay. I almost screwed it up. All right. So this is what I was going to show you. I thought I was getting ahead of the gun right here. So just like I was showing you with the Bully Woolly mittens, these are the Bully Woolly convertible mittens. Basically everything you guys wanted to see, but with just a little bit more extra protection. So let's say you wanted that dexterity for fishing. You want to have some fingerless gloves available, okay? This is going to be those guys right here. But you also have the ability, they are that magnetic system like we saw on the convertible electric Toledo gloves. Check this out. Now you have that magnet, flips it out of the way. It's going to stay out of your way. But when things get cold, you need to rip across the lake again. You can actually put your hand into the mittens, and now you have that extra protection over those fingers. So you're not freezing again. You get to the area where you want to fish, and that's how I prefer. And boom, hands open, ready to rock again. So these are around the same price, coming in at $26.24. The other ones were about $25. You got a little bit more money in here because of the little bit extra material in there, but same technology. AJ, are there any trout lakes in Arizona? There absolutely are. There are several trout lakes in Arizona. Message me on Facebook and I'll fill you in down the road on what you can look for that way if you are coming to it. I personally like Rainbow Lake, but there are a ton of trout lakes in Arizona. See, yeah, Casual Casting knows what's up. So yeah, and you can always hit up Casual Casting too. So, but yeah, these are awesome gloves right here, guys. Same thing, same format. You're going to have some darker options and then some lighter options, and then almost like those coyote and olive drab colors like we saw on those other Bully convertible gloves. Same thing. You have the full finger gloves, but these are fingerless with a mitten convertible that goes right over top, guys. These are fantastic. So from hiking, skiing, fishing, any outdoor activities where it's super cold that you might need a little bit better dexterity of your fingers, you got them right here in the Bully Woolly fingerless convertible mittens. So that is great. Oh, another cool feature too on these guys right here. Let's say you need to take your gloves off. They have pull tabs. Watch this. See how easy those gloves came off with the pull tab? That's another great feature that KastKing puts in a lot of their gloves, and I love it. Plus this embossed leather patch right there. Love it, love it, love it. Iris wristwatch. Nice. All right. Stay tuned, guys. Giveaway coming up. We're banging through them for you. All right. Let's get into... I want to show... Not that one. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of the ones I don't need to show. We're going to go to... Oh, yes. Let's share this one right here. Okay. Now, I'm talking about flying across the lake in cold water in a bass boat. And I say that because I relate personally to that. But let's say you're not flying across the lake. You're just out in cold weather. You're skiing, you're hiking, you're hunting, whatever it may be, or you're just practicing your ninja skills. We've got you covered with the KastKing Climb-A-Guard Balaclavas. So for me, these are a must on my boat. Anytime the wintertime hits, I keep balaclavas inside my cold weather gear for bugging out on the boat. So these are awesome because you can open them up. Okay. You still have that extra layer to keep you warm, but they're not super thick. Okay. It's just enough insulation that's going to keep you nice and warm, right? You can actually peel them back. So if you need to expose your ears so you can hear a little better, okay, then cover them back up. You still can hear very well, but you get that just a little bit more crispness there. And then, of course, when you want to go full ninja mode, you can go full ninja mode easily. Now, another great quality about this is you have an adjustable nose guard. So you can actually fit this to form around your nose perfectly. So it's going to contour to your nose. Like I just fit it right there and it's perfect. Now you can reshape, take that bend off, and it's going to be great for other reasons and other purposes. Balaclavas are so freaking awesome for snowmobiles, kayaks, hunting, fishing, snow skiing, mountain biking. Like anytime you might be in cold weather that you don't want to freeze and just give yourself a little bit more warmth. These balaclavas are awesome. The Climate Guard balaclavas are phenomenal. Now, another cool feature, let me put my glasses back on. They will also let you put glasses on easily. So some of the materials they're made of is fantastic. So this material, like I said, is super thin. It's got that warm layer to it. So it's going to give you an ultra soft feeling. It almost feels, God, it's really, think of that favorite soft blanket or your favorite soft hoodie. It's a very similar material to that, but a lot thinner. I don't know if you guys can see realistically how thin it is. And this is at the seam, but don't let that deceive you. This thing's going to hold in a lot of warm air and comfort to you without being abrasive and not being restrictive. You can easily breathe. You've got the little permeated mouthpieces. And as you can see, it's perfect for this contour design for snowboarding, a lot of other things. Cool thing too is it's available in 4 different prints. And guys, check this out. Backed by popular demand as if it never left. Prime 1 camo prints, guys. Exclusive Prime 1 camo. KastKing locked in that deal years ago with Prime 1. And we've got several Prime 1 prints to choose from and color options. So those are pretty cool. So guys, definitely check it out. If you guys are looking, you got the nose clip, snowmobiling, ice fishing, bass boat fishing, kayak fishing, anything, any kind of outdoor activities when you want that little bit of layer that's going to help your face be warm. This is definitely it. Let's say you got some protests to go do. Oh, sorry. This is going to work out great for you. Sorry, I had to throw that joke in there. But yes, these KastKing balaclavas are phenomenal for you guys right there. And I'm telling you right now, those things are going straight into my boat, both of them in my foul cold weather gear update. I still already have some balaclavas in there. I'm going to add more, put that new Freshy Fresh in there, maybe put some of my old balaclavas into my camping gear. I adore a balaclava, guys. You definitely got to check them out. I mean, I'll let you see the video too. Let's see that video.
Introducing the KastKing Climate Guard Balaclava. Soft Darlin fabric locks in warmth to keep you comfortable. A breathable panel ensures unobstructed airflow. Full face and neck coverage seals in warmth, while 2 layers of ear protection guard against biting cold. The adjustable nose clip enhances breathability, reduces fogging, and provides a personalized fit. 4-way stretch fabric forms to your face for a secure, comfortable fit. Designed with a slim, contoured shape that tucks smoothly under helmet.
So now I want to stop that video and go in there and talk about that nose guard that I didn't get a chance to. What is this? Yes, I am the Glizzy Ninja. Yes, you know that for sure. So the only one that out glizzies me is going to be Jose. That's for sure. But I want to talk about that nose piece. Like they mentioned right there, when you clamp that nose piece down and it's form-fitting to your nose, that is another great feature for anybody that wears optics. Like myself, glasses, sunglasses, and it's cold out there, and you get that heat change and your hot, foggy, breath comes up because that's the only relief where the balaclava is more than at the nose piece. That's going to allow that breath to come through the front and not posture up into your optics and cause fogging. So that's definitely a really cool engineering upgrade from other ones.
Perfect for multiple activities. Available in 4 versatile colors.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. So let's go ahead and jump this back off the stage. Guys, that's a great product right there. Love that balaclava. What's going on here? Let's go back. Sorry, guys. Stop sharing this. Let's get out of that. Let's go back. It's got me held up. But yeah, guys, definitely check out that baklava. You're going to love it. It's a killer deal. But before we go much further, I want to let you guys know that I'm giving away a deadbolt. Who's ready for a deadbolt, guys? Anybody looking for the deadbolt reel? I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys who the first contestant is on Facebook, okay? This is our Facebook finalist. I'll give out one name right now. Van. The first name starts with Van. That is our contestant, okay, for Facebook. I will give the whole name out in just a minute, but our Facebook finalist, the name is Van, okay? That's the first one. All right, so let's keep rocking and rolling. I got 2 more products to show you, 3 more products to show you, and then it's giveaway time. So we'll get into it. These 2 products are really awesome, and we'll bang them out pretty quick for you so you guys can see them, but they are not to be taken lightly. Let's show this product right here. Let's share our screen. And we are going to go with right here. Boom, shakalaka. Okay, so check this out. This is the KastKing fishing toolkit and camping kit. I've got them both right here. Let's get them opened up. Let's see, where can I open these? Like I said, I love to wait to open these like an unboxing with you guys right here. So let's cut this open. Not cut ourselves. Close this blade without delioing on myself. I mean, God, I got to quit doing that. All right, so here we go, guys. This is the fishing toolkit. And this kit, where it differs from the camping kit, is basically you get a fillet knife and some fishing pliers versus a couple other goodies in the camping kit. But both have some really great options. We'll dive into the fishing version first. Now, let me show you on the headlamp side, okay? Let's go to this one right here. Blow this up. Okay, so cool thing about this is you have multiple wear options. So you do get your headlamp right here, okay? Now, it's got a bright LED light on it, okay? You have a couple different features. You got the red, let's turn it off real quick. Okay, turn it off. You've got the red option for like letting people know low light stuff. You've got like a pulse, like a strobing, like in case you're in trouble or you need to get somebody's attention. A lot of different cool features on this, but check it out. So you can clip this guy to your hat, okay? As you can see in the feature, you've got the cool little clip tab right here. So it'll sandwich between the bill of your hat, and then you can move it around. Love that option. You can wear it as a lanyard, and they give you a lanyard system here. Let's go ahead and open that up. There's your lanyard system, okay? Wear it around your neck. You can have the light, kind of use it as a flashlight, okay? You can have it dangling. You can clip it to a pocket or on the hat like I talked about, or you come with the headlamp. Now, this is also a motion-activated light as well as multiple different features to it for color intensity. Let's go ahead and get to that. Where did it go? It's hiding from right here. Okay, so let's pull this on the stage. Okay, so you see you have a white light for your night use, okay? Then, of course, you can do to a low light level for just in your face. Don't have to run it on high, and that's going to save your battery. It's going to give you a low thing. So real close quarters, you can put it to low, work easily. But if you're going to be like walking, hiking, fishing, and you really want it, you can go to bright. You have your red light, which is going to preserve like not broadcasting a lot of vision out there. You can strobe like you're in trouble. And then, of course, you have UV activated lens on this thing, which is really neat. So you can see what your UV systems are showing. So I love that feature about this LED rechargeable light. And it does come with a USB-C style charger, okay? So that's a great feature and a great option to have. Let me put my lanyard back in there. So that light is killer. This is a great fishing combo. Let's see here. When will this be available? It's available right now. These are on Amazon right now. Check them out. They are the Field Light Fishing Toolkits. Now, you also get a set of pliers. Now, on these pliers, you see here, let's go ahead and go to a different image so you guys can stay along with me. Let's get into the pliers right here. We'll bring this one up. On the pliers, you have a locking mechanism, which we're going to unlock As you can see, it comes open now, so you can lock it. They won't come open in your pocket. And the cool thing is that lock is on both sides, so you don't have to worry about how you grab it. You can easily unlock it and lock it no matter which way the pliers are being held. So I like that feature that they didn't put the lock on a one-sided system. It's both-sided, so it's ambidextrous. It's universal. That lock is easily accessible. You have all your knurling and notches for like tuning baits, putting a hook through, tightening it. You also have right here, you have a hook sharpener. Okay. That's a great feature. And then of course, once it's unlocked, you can cut plastic lines as well as braided lines in there. And then of course you have crimping tool options here, but then you have that thick, wide, as you can see, split ring nose plier right there. And for me, I love this feature. If I'm swapping out hooks, doing different modifications, you've got to have that split ring pliers, especially if you're like me with giant gorilla hands. I mean, these things are huge. My hands are giant. Palm basketballs, no problem. I say it all the time. It's killer. Another cool feature with that is the fact that you do get the utility lanyard. And guess what? Let's say you got to put those on there and you need to split it. This is what I'm talking about, split ring pliers. Whether it's big or small, you can see how easy it is to split the split ring right there. So here it comes right here. If I can see, let me get it in front of my face. Right there. See how easy I just split that ring with those split ring pliers? And now you can start to put something on there like a keychain or things to that nature. So you can do this easy lanyard on those split ring pliers. Lock it again. This is great. Who doesn't need a set of pliers? If you're going to go fishing anytime, you always need a good set of pliers. If you're doing any night fishing, got to have a light, got to have pliers. And let's say you get that catch. Well, you're going to have to be able to clean it. So let's go ahead and talk about that fillet knife. Now, KastKing is known for their fillet knives being super affordable and super sharp. But one cool thing is their sheath. Check this out. So now you have a sheath with all this open angles. That's going to help you be able to get in there, clean any gunk and grime and things out of there. Because whenever it's a habit, you got a sharp knife out. Maybe there's kids around, animals. You don't want them getting just lacerated by this laser sharp blade here that is flexible, by the way. So great for cleaning fish. It's a very flexible knife. You have that guard, finger guard right here. This is the perfect size knife. I like to trim briskets, carve different meats with this. It's also a great butchering system, but intended for filleting. But what I was talking about is these, when you fillet a fish and you got guts and grime out, say there's kids around, animals, dogs, and you want to put it away to get it out of harm's reach, you put it right back into that sheath. Well, if you haven't cleaned the blade yet and you put it in your sheath, now you can get funk and gunk and contaminants down in your sheath that, if this was solid, would be hard to clean out of that little opening. But with all this open slots right here, you can easily get in there, bleach it, clean it, rinse it, whatever you need to do, and put it back together out of harm's way. Close it. Now you can thumb it to pop it open. Easy to do. Another cool feature that I really like is right there. See that little spot right here? Say you need to cut some fishing line. You just put that line inside and you can cut it easily. I'll do that example with this rubber band. So I'll open up this rubber band, bring it to the inside. You have access to that blade and you just easily just pull it across and it cuts it, no problem. So that is the fishing version of the knife, okay, of the KastKing Field Knife Fishing Set. Now, the camping version, let me set this aside, right here is going to have some other great features, and we're going to show that right now, okay? So let's get into that. On the camping side, where'd it go? Right there. So on the camping side, you're going to get, I actually peeled that open. We already talked about the light, so I won't go into the light. We'll go straight into your other key features. You now get a utility knife right here that pops out of your sheath easily. This thing can clip to a belt, go to your pockets, multiple different access right here panels on that. And then you have a very robust, thick blade, utility style knife for camping, hunting, things of that nature. You do have an abrasive end on here for if you have to saw anything right there. And that is at an angle. It's not just flat. That is at a sharp angle too. So you can cut easily with this thing. I love that option for hunting, camping, and utility. But then you also have a striker here. So let's see here. So now you can strike. Where can I strike this at? Where's my striking pad? It's got to be on here. So now you have a flint striker that you can use easily and strike. Let's go ahead and play our video. The unboxing. You're learning. Again, I love doing unboxing. So that's your flint striker. They strike what they're doing. A lot of times you can just put on a rock, another piece of metal, and strike it easily. Woo! That is pretty awesome right there. So I'm using the abrasive end of the blade. Go right back in. Drop it. Yep, there. Perfect. Or strike your flint through those tires. All right. Now, because like I said, I want to bang through there so I can get that giveaway going for you guys. We've already been in here. And then, of course, you also get a cool little utility style bracelet with a compass in this as well. So that's a really cool feature you have on a lot of these options here. Now, where is our bracelet here? Right here. Okay. So you've got your flint striker in the bracelet, okay, with a flint rod. You also have a scraper for that flint rod. You have the compass. And then, of course, you also have a whistle. So if you ever need to get a hold of anybody, you need to really get your voice out there, get attention brought to you, that whistle is a great option. So these are killer, like stocking stuffers, great options, or something to just put, like for me, this is going directly into my camp trailer, and it's going to be a great camping utility system for me. Put this in a bug out bag, put this in your fishing gear in case all of a sudden something happens and you get stranded overnight. Well, then you put it in one of your carry-all backpacks, like I'm going to show you right here. And then we will get to our last but not least item, and then the giveaway. So let's go to the, where did it go? Right here, carry-all backpack. But yes, oh, to finish up on those field to streams, $25.99, guys. That's the price for whether you go with the fishing tool set or the camping set. That's a killer deal. You guys saw the goodies on those. Put them in a bag like this for a bug out. Just take it off, and we can get down to business. I'm telling you. So let's say you go out for an afternoon. You have your knife strapped to some of your different compartments. You can put it on your, put your knife, your utility knife system right here on your woolly from your field tool set. You can put some of your bracelet on you, of course. And then, of course, lots of different features. Keep your headset, your headlamp in some of these different pockets, okay? Let's say that's what you want to do for a bug out bag, because if something happens, then you at least have the ability to start a fire, cut things down, saw things. You have the lights and then the whistle to help get things going, get saved in case you get stranded somewhere. So that's a great feature that wouldn't be a bad addition with your KastKing carry-all backpack, right? So let's say you put that field camping utility system in this bag. Great. Well, you've got other pockets that can also hold your favorite fishing gear, from line to your favorite tackle. You can get the 3600 series boxes in here. You can get about 2 in there. This is a great non-restrictive system. Pockets on pockets on pockets on pockets. So you have an open mesh pocket down here. You have a slide pocket here. And then, like I said, you can also get a couple of your 3600. I would say probably 3 is going to be your maximum capacity on those 3600 systems. You do have a large area that you can fit a water bottle in. And then, of course, you can put a fishing pole, rod, and reel. 2-piece is going to work perfect for you. Lots of different connections for the KastKing carry-all sling bag. Now, you guys have seen these sling bags several times. These are great features. They do, of course, have that non-sweat, great ventilation on the back, because nobody wants sweaty back. Nobody wants sweaty back at all. It's just not good. So, of course, KastKing, putting that in there for your shoulders as well as your back. And they did make this sling bag ambidextrous right here, okay? So you can change it and move it to this side, whether you're righty or a lefty, and it's going to make life easy. You can wear it from the side or to the front. These are some great options. Available in black, But then you also get into some of those camo prints right here, like you see in the black camo print, also featured on this bag right here. This one might just be the solid black. It is. So we've got the camo print on the available for the black bag, but then you have like this OD green, like, and then of course desert tan combo. It's kind of a cross in between those on that color. And then of course, like I said, you've got the camouflage in the black or just the flat black as well, guys. This is a great option. 30% off right now when you click this coupon. So make sure you guys click the coupon, add it to cart before you pick out which one you want. Got the coupons already applied. Add it to cart, and you guys are going to see that discounts when you get there. This is a great option right here. Combine it with any of your field utility camping or fishing setup, and you guys are going to be good to go with all the rest of your favorite fishing gear added. All right. Last but not least, guys, and then we're doing the giveaway. I swear, I know you guys have been hanging in there. We'll get to it pretty quick, and it's these guys right here. The KastKing Mesh Guard Rod Socks, okay? I got a couple right behind me. Here is one of my favorite weapons of all time. This is my Asage, okay? This is my finesse spin rod with a Mega Jaws Elite spinning. I've got tripolymer, 10-pound tripolymer. This is my drop shot weapon right here. And of course, if I'm going to protect this is my favorite drop shot rod of all time. This is my baby. I love it. So a good quality rod sock is going to be well needed. And this is a neoprene mesh, okay, that won't have some of those other things that you hate. I don't know if you guys have some of those other rod socks, which I have a ton of. And if you get some of the cheaper ones, they'll actually poke through the sides. You get eyelets hung up in them. It's a nightmare. The cool thing about these guys right here is you can actually hang. See this little loop right here? You can hang the sock by itself. Or if you have your rod in the sock, you have this lanyard right here. You can tether it to it and open it around the handle so the sock doesn't fly off. Let me open that up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Ooh, the wind's picking up outside. Kind of crazy. So you see you can open up your handle largely, okay, and come around, or your loop. I'll put this in the ceiling fan here, and it goes around that side, okay? So now you're locked around the handle. You can cinch it down if need be. But now, because it's that way, you can literally hang your fishing pole up out of the way with that loop. Your rod tip's not going to push through that. It's not going to hurt it, and you are completely protected. Now, this is available in both the American flag print as well as this black and orange like Speed Demon Pro mesh system. But another cool feature about these is they are floatable. If you kick this thing over the side, it will float. It's going to protect your eyelets, it's going to protect your rod beams, it's going to protect your investment. But let's say you kick it over the side, you're getting rods out, whatever, falls over the kayak, falls into the river. This guy's going to float. It's not going to sink. So you have some time to get this thing out of the water. That is super awesome. Now, there are other brands out there that have similar designs, very similar designs. They're just a little bit more expensive. We've got these guys coming in normal price right around $12.99, right? The competition's coming in around $15. So a little bit cheaper, but with this special 15% off, you're getting these socks for $10 a piece, whether you're doing the American flag print or the black and orange print. They're available in casting rods, trolling rods, or spinning. And they're also available in multi-packs. So like I've got shown here in the spinning multi-packs. So I've got my drop shot rod, I've got my power shot rod. I've got a shaky head over here set up. And then on this other setup, you guys have heard me talk about it quite a few times. I always like to keep that weightless Senko with the leader and a barrel swivel. This is great. Whether it's casting or spinning, KastKing's got you covered. Buy it in the bulk pack, save some money, and just be hooked up and good to go. So right now, the black and orange is the only one available, but you should see the bulk packs pretty quick here. Let's see if it'll let me add it to cart. Yes, it does. It's just saying they are coming in. That American flag print is coming in $10 more expensive. So with that little bit more flashy system, it is coming in a little bit more expensive. Those are a killer choice, guys. I love those. Got to get the bulk pack. They're super soft, super plush. I adore those. So as you can see, they will fold down. They will roll up. They are awesome. Great, great ideas. Cool system. Super soft. And if there's any impacts on these, that cushion's going to help from that impact. And like I said, you're not going to have those punctures, those openings, the snags nowhere near as much. This neoprene is going to definitely cut down on a lot of your hooks getting caught in there, as well as the tips just poking through the side. And it is double stitched pocket reinforcement on the inside. So this is a killer system. Everybody's been asking for KastKing to bring some rod socks back. Well, we did, and we brought a monster to you guys. So that is going to conclude our pitch for the evening, guys, as far as the socks go. Now, I know what you guys are saying. You guys want to know it's giveaway time. Who's going to be our giveaway contestants? So I told you the first guy's name, or the first contestant's name, was Van. So it for Facebook, it's going to be Mr. Van Smith. And for YouTube contestant is going to be Carlitos Way 6922. So, all right. Do we have Carlitos Way 6922 in the house or Van Smith? If either of you guys are here, let me know. I already see Hook It Up 408 saying heads or tails. So, all right. I will let's say Van Smith is not in the house or Carlitos Way 6922 is not in the house. I'm going to let Hook It Up 408 choose heads. So let's give it another second and see how it's going. Guys, while we're waiting to see if any of those guys are in the house, how are things coming along with the cleanup in your town? Have they come to offer any assistance to you at all? Still praying for you all. Yeah, we're getting some assistance. We're not getting the National Guard like they promised. I mean, there's a lot of things that have fallen through, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So, but guys, let me know what your favorite product was of tonight. I know I banged about kind of quick. We're already an hour into the show. I just wanted to kind of fly through those as quickly as I could so I don't eat up a lot of your guys' time because it's a lot. So, all right. I'm not seeing Carlitos Way or Van Smith. So I'm going to let Hook Up 408 talk for Van Smith. So Van Smith is going to be heads and Carlitos Way is tails. All right, guys. Are you ready? Here we go. So here is my coin. Heads, Van Smith wins the deadbolt for Facebook. Tails, Carlitos Way 6922 wins it for YouTube. All right, here we go. This is for a deadbolt, guys. Now, the deadbolt is an aluminum framed Elite Speed Demon Series reel with no drag. So it's a 7-speed gear ratio. It's got that big, powerful winching handle on it. It's gotten some recent upgrades to it. It's ready to roll. True centrifugal braking system and zero drag. That's going to hook it up hardcore for any time you set the hook on a pig, whether it's behind a stump, under a dock, in the salad, whatever it is, you're frogging, you're punching, you set the hook on this thing, no drag slip. It is direct drive the whole way back to the boat. If Scorpion from Mortal Kombat had a reel, this would be his reel of choice. So here we go. Heads is going to be for Van Smith. Tails for Mr. Carlitos Way. So, all right, or her way. I'm not sure, but it's going to be Carlitos Way. All right, here we go. There's the flip on the hand. Here we go. Like I said, we're coming up on that hour, so I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys who it is. Boom, tails. Ow, I found that broken chip in my elbow. I broke my elbow a couple months back, guys. But yeah, that was tails right there. Boom, Mr. Carlitos Way or Mrs. Carlitos Way via YouTube is our winner. Now, Carlitos Way, what I'm going to need you to do is log into your YouTube, take a screenshot once you've logged in of your home page on your YouTube. Find me on Instant Messenger. I'm going to be known as A.J.Gore, G-O-R-E. I'm the guy holding up a fish in a straw hat. You can't miss me. And I'm going to confirm you are who you are, find out your shipping address, and get you dialed in whether you want a right hand or left hand deadbolt, courtesy of Mr. Scott Canterbury and your friends over here at the good boys and girls at KastKing. Again, Carlitos Way is our winner. Congratulations. You have 30 days to get a hold of me. Prove you are who you are, and I will get that to you. Guys, if you're not already following us on TikTok, it's going to be KastKing USA on TikTok. They go live all the time. Crazy deals always popping off, happening over there. Same handle for Instagram, KastKing USA. We have a secondary one called KastKing Community. And if you're watching right here via Facebook or YouTube, you already know. Just make sure you are subscribed and that notification bell is on, and you guys will get hooked up accordingly. All righty, guys, I'm out of here. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday night in November. And you know what? I think we need more giveaways. We need more giveaways. I'm out of here, guys. You guys have a great night, and God bless you.